Right, hey everyone, I'm Clue. So, welcome back to the data pack. So I thought we should probably just start these videos off right here on the Planet Minecraft page, right? So I can go over nice and quickly for anyone interested in just the updates, right? What exactly they are, and then we'll go into actually going through them in Minecraft. So, beta release version 0.12 is the new update in which I've begun work on advancements and difficulty. So if we go down to the changelog nice quickly, reworking of the advancements have begun to better guide the player through the pack. The initial basic tab has been completed, and the player can now accurately progress through the basics tab as well as the Nexus, which we completed beforehand, right? This was sort of the push for me to go ahead and remake a bunch of the advancements. Other tabs are unlockable in the Nexus, but have not yet been reworked. If you wish to just experiment with the pack, I do suggest that you use the /advancements to get you everything, right? To unlock all the advancements, so you can see all the features of the pack, right? They'll still tell you what to do, how to craft them, how to utilize them, but it's just the mechanisms of unlock, I'm starting to change them, right? Rather than just using the advancements, I'm gating them by using functions, right? Which should be a bit better than just having the advancement concurrently check, as I've been told. And then also work on dynamic difficulty has begun. So along with seasons, there is now regional difficulty. The longer you stay in an area, the harder it all gets. Nothing too extreme, but enough to bring mobs in line with the heightened stats available through the pack. So basically there are a lot of ways to access the attribute system in Minecraft, right? If you don't know what that is, it's been around for quite a while, but Mojang has done very little with it in terms of actual items, right? So you can enhance a player's speed, HP, armor toughness, luck. What's some other ones? The new ones that just came out were a reach, right? As well as like absorption. Yeah. So this pack gives you a lot of access to those through a few different features. So because of that, the player is a lot stronger than normal Minecraft. So I thought, well, I'd make the mobs a little bit stronger. And then Hearts of Affinity spawning has been reworked to prevent overabundance in one area, which are a pretty late game item, well, mid to late game, right? They're useful for a lot of different unlocks and crafting, but basically they just crowded an area, right? They just spawned every, I think it was like 5 minutes once you got to a certain level. And yeah, that was just causing a lot of problems. So I have reduced them and gated them behind a few things, which we'll go over. So those are the basic gist of the update, right? And I think I will try and do one advancement tab and then also try and do one other side feature, at least work on it a little bit. So there is, you know, a little bit more meat than just, cool, you now have access to this advancement branch. But anyway, let's hop into Minecraft and go over a few things. Right, so what better way to make sure that it all works than by starting a complete brand new world. So we'll do survival, so we'll try and progress normally. Well, actually no, there is still some stuff I'd like to just speed up. We'll do creative, okay. So create new world, and I'll load up the data pack. Wow, you can do that from the screen now, can't you? It's fine. I'll chuck it in there. Right, should be fine. Yep, perfect. So we get Runechant basics simply by logging in, right? So it's the initial advancement branch because we haven't broken anything. We have Runechant as basic, so codex of all knowledge pertaining to the beginnings of Runechant. Then we also have this Runechant feature information. So Runechant contains various features split between several unlockable advancement tabs. Some features include a rotation of seasons, now affect biomes. In fact, we have one right here. You can see the little icon above my hotbar. Mobs have been granted unique abilities, a hub dimension with unique villages and activities, trimming weapons, tools, / armor now grants unique effects. I thought that was sort of the best way to try and emphasize that you can now trim weapons and tools, right? It's not just armor with a starter pack. But yeah, so I will probably use this little slot as an easy way to say the latest features of the pack. So I won't have the whole extensive list, but I can swap it out once we, you know, start working on some bigger features, or polish, I should say. Because again, a lot of the pack is done. It's just really about connecting the dots. But anyway, let's get on with the tutorial stuff. So, right, nice and simple. You just walk around for a bit and you will unlock the, yeah, there we go, Runechant tutorial 1. So we get an item, we get some, oh, there's not E, we get some mysterious paper. And then we also get this. So Runechant utilizes the advancement tab to help guide the player through features of the pack. No book needed, just simply check back here to peruse useful information. And in chat, we also got this message. So rummaging around, you happen upon a weird scrap of paper. Perhaps there is more to find. So continue walking around, and I actually need to, oh, right, I need to get wood, but that way. So there we go. It seems you found the other half, and we get Runechant tutorial 2. So once that disappears, come on. One of the most commonly used features you'll find is the use of drop crafting, the act of dropping select items onto one another. on a certain block or even a multi-block structure. You may also find that sometimes certain crafting will drain levels of experience. Then we have remaking the scroll. So this is, again, part of the tutorial. So it seems you've found 2 halves of an old scroll. Time to give drop crafting a go. That should be spaced, right? Again, we're looking for typos. It should be a go, not a go, right? Years ago. I think that's proper. I'll Google it after. Simply drop the 2 different mysterious paper. Sorry, did I misread that? Simply drop the 2 different mysterious paper. Simply drop 2 different. There's no that. Okay. 2 typos. Simply drop 2 different mysterious paper with a stick onto a crafting table. Crafting this requires the player to be at least level 1. So I am just going to artificially give myself some levels at all. And we'll still hop into survival, right, to make this a bit easier. Okay, so we'll break some wood, chuck that one out. Right, we're in the nice, good biome. Well, good season, I should say, with the little... It's like spring. This is meant to be spring. Okay, anyway, we can go ahead and craft some wood. We need a crafting table, and then we also need a stick. You will also notice I'm not re-getting the paper, but if we do chuck them aside, I will get them back. Yeah, so there's the first one, and then after you walk for a little bit, I'll get the second one back too. Perfect. But yeah, so I need some sticks. You also notice in this season, we are gaining passive experience. Again, this is very helpful. That is not the crafting table, to make up for the ones that are a bit more detrimental. Okay, so we want a stick. Nice and easy. We can go ahead and craft this by dropping it on top. So 1, 2, 3. As you can see, used a little bit of experience, but we got ourselves our mysterious scroll. So, there we go. Runechant Tutorial 3. Starting off, you'll find 3 different multi-block structures in this advancement tab to pursue. Though, if I was you, I'd go for the Enchanter's Crucible first, as it might lead to quite the wealth of knowledge. There is some weird capitalization there. Yeah, I really need to reread these before I do this. Generally, I just type them, and then this is our first time actually properly reading them. But it's a bit different when you say them out loud and in your head. But yeah, so we have Rock Crusher. Now, I have tried to emphasize certain characteristics by the frame, right? So, for instance, information is in the goal frame, so the circular one. Stuff to do is in the task frame, and then multi-block structures are going to be in this what's it called? Challenge frame, right? So we have Deep Slate Furnace, place magma blocks surrounded in a cross of polished deep slate stairs, and then it says required 1 times magma block, 4 times polished deep slate stairs. Then we have the next layer. We also have the Rock Crusher, and down here we have the Enchanter's Crucible. So place a soul campfire surrounded in a cross of any walls. Use of the Crucible requires the player to be at least level 2. Along with that, we do have discoverable resource, so codex of special resources found during your day-to-day activities. So for instance, found by mining ore, by fishing, harvesting crops, defeating mobs, and enchanting items. They will be important more so later on, but let's tackle these. So we'll probably just go for the Enchanter's Crucible, nice and easy. So we'll go back into creative, and I will obviously just cheat the desired items in. Now I am contemplating doing structures with a lot of useful beginner items, but well, I need to look in how to actually do that without commands. Okay, so I need a soul campfire. That was the first objective, right? And it should unlock, there we go. Challenge complete. We get ourselves Enchanter's Crucible layer 1. And it was any walls, so it doesn't really matter what we grab. Cobblestone will do. Then it was a amethyst block from memory. Perfect, that should be layer 2. Yeah, I can see layer 2 down there. And then the top is 4 crying obsidian. But if I grab any, it should work fine. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so to set up the Enchanter's Crucible, we go 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4. Amethyst in the middle, and then the crying obsidian, right? So that is now the Enchanter's Crucible done. Okay, this is the region difficulty that was also in the tooltip. Don't know why it's procced the message twice, but I will look into that. The current region difficulty is -1, so player strength +1, speed +1, defense +0, right? So we have speed, haste, and strength because of the speed plus. And basically there is a random check, right? Every, I think it's 30 seconds to decide whether or not the region difficulty is the same, greater, or less. And then there are a few different things that tie into it. How long you've been alive, how long the world has been alive, and then also luck. Luck is the other big one. But because we're in spring, we can't actually gain any effects while we have this little white ash. Oh, it's gone. Right, so we should actually get the effects back. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked by the difficulty stuff. This is the Enchanter's Crucible. So from that, we have unlocked a whole bunch. Now, is this correct? Should they all be visible straight away? I'm going to say yes, right? But the pink shiny rock is the one you really want to do. So by throwing a diamond, enchanted ash, and knowledge fragment into an enchanter's crucible, you can bind the blue shiny rock to the enchanter's nexus. Now, I need to make something else visible here, I think. Yeah. So the knowledge fragment and the enchanted ash come from enchanting, but you don't know that because, well, they're not listed until you actually start enchanting stuff. And I also probably need a different way to get them early on, right? Because I think it really slows down the progress, because there's stuff that's obviously designed for earlier game, and then, well, this just makes it so you have to go get your enchanting table, and then you can go to the Nexus, right? Diamond is probably the appropriate level. You need to go get diamonds at the very least, but the knowledge fragment and the enchanted ash are a slight issue. What else could I make? I'll probably make an easier way to get them to begin with, but the main source will be enchanting. Anyway, I'm going to grab out some books, and I'm going to grab out some lapis, and I will enchant for a little bit till we get the drops. I don't know what they are off by heart, right? The whole details to actually give them to me. So yeah, so I'm going to do it the natural way. So it's just, oh, well, there you go. We got some fragments straight away. That's nice. Let's see if we can get the other two nice and easily. No. All right, I will get them and come back. And there's the enchanted ash. Again, it's just randomly from enchanting. But if you go off these odds, well, it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13 enchants to get 2 of the items, right? So somewhat slow. Luck does play a very important role. The more luck you have, the higher the odds. In fact, you know what? That's probably the easiest way, is to give the player a kickstart of luck, just to make it easier. And then once you have the advancement done, though we are getting a decent amount of the fragments. Come on, just give me the knowledge fragments. Okay, so I'm out of inventory space. It's fine. We will just use the loot command. This is the easier way. Loot, it should be Runechant, and then fragments, and then it should be enchantment, right? Yeah, so they're the normal ones. Come on, just give me, nope, there we go, knowledge fragments, done. Not so bad. Right, I will hotfix that and then re-upload it for Plant Minecraft. But yeah, so we have knowledge fragment, we have enchanted ash, so if we get ourselves a diamond now, we can go ahead and throw all 3 into our crucible. 1, 2, 3, and they will combine together if I have the experience. I'm guessing I don't have enough experience. Actually, I should, right? Yeah, I should. Please tell me it's not the cobblestone walls. You know what? It is a level. I spent all that time enchanting, so of course that's where the levels have gone. It should be somewhere here, right? Back to 10. Yeah, there we go. Pink shiny rock. Now, of course, I can throw this out and we can go to the Nexus. We might as well do that to start off, right? But we've gone through the Nexus before. Ooh, that's interesting. It's not the correct teleport. Why is that? So the issue is how the Nexus generates. Yeah, so now we're fine. So it generates once we teleport in, which is a problem. Yeah, but we have the Nexus tab, so we'll leave that be. Right, why are you not talking? That's actually also a worry. If I save and quit, you should redo your dialogue. Okay, but some of the other stuff to follow. So deep slate furnace requires 1 magma block for polished deep slate stairs. So we go ahead and give ourselves a magma block, as well as some polished deep slate stairs. Perfect. We get the deep slate one. Oh no, we get both layers. Is that correct? I believe it should be walls. Yeah. Okay. I should fix these as I'm going. Right, take 2. And hopefully I have fixed a few birds with 1 stone fixed. That doesn't quite work. Anyway, walk around for a bit. Get our, oh, sorry, walk, not run. There's our first fragment. Give me another one. There we go. Crafting table. And a stick. Plus a few levels. Experience, add at all 10 levels. Right, that'll do. So put the crafting table down. 1, 2, 3. And now the slight change is this. A faint amount of magic lingers, enough to enchant a diamond if thrown onto. So, right, this is your 1 freebie to the Nexus. All you have to go is get a diamond. You don't have to go through the enchanting hurdle, right, that we ran into. So, 1, 2, done. right? And now we can throw this. When thrown, teleports a user to and from the Enchanters Nexus. Advancement tab wise, right? I have also unhidden these, so you can see them, right? So found by enchanting. Hopefully that's implied that these are also found by enchanting items, more or less, right? That's the connection. But I do also want to just make sure that this works. Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. So the issue is the Nexus, the first time you come here, the Nexus builds, right? Meaning it's all void. So I'm falling as soon as I teleport. Then the Nexus gets built and I spawn here, which is a slight issue because I don't think there's even a way to the top from here right now, right? I don't have the pathways. So I need to, I don't know, delay the player, build the Nexus quicker the first time. Because there's a delay for a very, very important reason. Let me tinker with it a little bit and hopefully I can get it working. Okay, this should be the simplest solution. Basically, once the Nexus is done building, it should teleport everyone who's in the Nexus to the center of it, which didn't quite work, interestingly. Because it should rebuild every time I reload. But I'm also assuming it's, in this situation, it's building before the player actually loads in. It's a bit weird how exactly it works. That's, oh no, you know what the issue is? This is the test world, right? Never gonna work. Let's reload the pack. Okay, wish me luck. So it builds and then we teleport. Perfect. Now, you are also an issue because you're not chatty. And that is a problem, right? Because you have some dialogue. So I just want to, we'll just quickly, ooh. Okay, that's even worse. Why can't I pick anything up? That makes me think the marker is missing. The marker that runs the Nexus. God, we're just finding one issue after the other. Alright, we teleport back to the center because Nexus has been built. You're still not talking. And I'm still not being able to pick up blocks. Okay, that's fine. I will cheat it in. Blackstone, I just want to see if the next stage works. And it was bricks, right? Yeah. Do that. Get to the next stage. And we're talking. Okay, so the first stage is messed up for whatever reason. It's annoying. Just double check. There's some stuff to collect over here. Yeah, we can still collect this stuff. Perfect. Okay, so I need to troubleshoot stage 1 for whatever reason. So this problem was one I don't quite understand. So where I had the function set, it wasn't actually running as often as it should, which is a bit weird. So I've just moved it around and well, it's fine now. Right, so all the dialogue is correct again. And it looks like everything can be picked up. Weird. Hopefully it's all working. We are way over time, right? This was mainly just meant to be showing off this branch and going off the difficulty changes. Oh well. What we will do is go advancements, grant all from. We'll just do the one branch. We won't spoil everything. So beginner. And then I will find roots, which should be right there. Right, so this is the basic tab, right? Deep slate furnace into the copper waxing flask and the deep slate smelting, rock crusher, info about the rock crusher, right? All this is just some beginner level stuff for the game. Again, come to the next either through the normal way, enchanting stuff, or that one freebie, right? And then clear here and you'll have to find a bunch of different stuff applicable. Now, I just will quickly, I suppose, explain the difficulty stuff. Right, we'll TP. You know what? I have diamonds. I can do this the easy way. TP back out. Do I have a command block still set up? I don't. It's fine. We'll just go off into the yonder and wait for it to proc. So basically the way that the difficulty system works is after traveling X amounts, right? I'm not going to give you the exact numbers. It will spawn a marker and that marker will act as the region, right? So it will select a 64 area and basically, as long as you stay within that zone, the region difficulty will increase, right? So it'll start off with whatever level the message indicates, again, based off how long you personally have been alive, how long the world has been alive, and then, of course, your own luck score, right? So if you have potion effects luck or anything with the luck attributes, it should proc here, I'd assume. We'll walk for a little bit and see. There is a 2-minute grace period right? So the difficulty won't actually be set until you've stayed in an area for more than 2 minutes. After that, it will check every 30 seconds. So if your alive timer goes up too much, if the age of the world goes up too much, or if your luck decreases, increases, that will calculate the region difficulty. And basically all it does is if it's in a good difficulty, so the minus numbers, it will buff the player. If it is in any positive numbers, so 1 through 7, it will buff any mobs that spawn in the area, right? Nothing too substantial. The max difficulty is strength, speed, and resistance 3, which does sound like a bit, but you can generally get to, I think it's about 80% increased attributes overall, right? I think that's the target I was working with off of, for instance, this stuff. So we've got different tinkering that you can eventually unlock, right? This is the start of it. But anyway, first tab done. We will work through the rest. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Give it a go. Try it out. Find any bugs, let me know. Have any suggestions? Feel free to shout them at me, right? I'm pretty liberal in what to add. More than happy to give anything a go if it seems fun. So yeah.